pieces coming up in about 15 minutes. But before we get there, we've got to talk about a little fringe, or how about a lot of fringe, thanks to TWRHLL by Christie Brinkley. This is your fringe jacket. Do you see how I love where the fringe is strategically placed so it's not in the way, but it gives you that really cool look? Let me show you all the colors. We've got it for you in this beautiful ruby red, and these are all heathered, so it's not gonna be a flat color. That's ruby red. This one is camel. Look at how beautiful that one is. We also have it for you in black. Next to that, if you wanna go blue, you can do dusty blue. And because of the heathered look, it really is that really cool dusty blue. This one is cream, and it's cream, but it's very warm. And then lastly, we've got it for you in, or I'm calling, maybe this one is oatmeal, and we also have it for you in heather gray. Those are your options. We've got it in petite and average. We've got sizes extra small to 3X, and we have a true style expert who is joining us. We are so glad to have him Skype in. George Brisha is with us. George, welcome.
Hi, Tamara. How are you?
I am doing really great. I'm so glad to have you here so that we can talk style and we can talk fashion a la Fringe.
I know this coat is so amazing. You know what, Tamara? This is a coat that's like very iconic for Christie. I mean, it really is. Christie Brinkley, one of America's sweethearts, top model, been on the cover of every magazine you can think of, worn every designer. She's also a Renaissance woman. She's an artist. She's a gardener. She's, just an incredible, incredible woman. And she really knows how to flatter the female form and how to make women look and feel incredible. And this clothing, this TWRHLL clothing that's been at HSN now for just a little bit, has been so popular because the quality is there, the style is there. This jacket is amazing. You said so eloquently that yes, the fringe is strategically placed on the back of the arm and on the hem of the jacket. So you're not getting like the fringe across the front or, where it's on the back of the yoke so that it's like too much. And it's also flattering because it keeps the bodice smooth. And then you have these patch pockets, but you guys are all moving around and feeling good. And that's what this jacket wants to make you do. It wants to make you move. I mean, you know what, Tamara? I think fashion should be fun. And this jacket is really fun. I can see you, right? You're having a good time wearing it, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's over your shoulders. Yeah. I love it.
I do too. I love the movement that this brings. I love that it's not just a basic stiff jacket, especially when we think about, again, at this point, mid-January, we're coming to the end of January. Many of us have been wearing jackets and coats for months now, and we do want to interject some fun into a piece that's really necessary, and that's what you see right here. And you know what, George, when I look at this on the girls, so Annette has it on with one of TWRHLL's dresses, and I love the denim look. And then you can see Diana has it on with a corduroy. It's got this casual, could be a little Yellowstone vibe, or a little bit more just kind of boho chic, however you want it to be.
Absolutely. And listen, first of all, I just have to say, and girl, you can correct me anytime. Tamara, I'm making you British. Tamara, darling, Tamara. I was trying to make it very, paparazzi, very, very chic.
No
But
worries.
you are chic and you have so much style. So yes, Tamara. Okay, good. We've got it down now. It's always like that first meeting. This is just like the coolest jacket. And for me as a stylist, I have to tell you, I dress all different kinds of women. I dress, celebrities, I dress non-celebrities, housewives, CEOs of companies. All women are the same. They all want to feel good. They all want to be confident. They all want to look incredible. So a jacket like this in someone's wardrobe for me is so exciting because instant style, instant chic, instant cool. It's all there for you. And I think that you were saying another thing earlier that is so smart. We do have a long time left to be wearing our jackets. And in some climates, especially down south, in Florida and, and the southern region, although we've had some snow, which is crazy, but this could be your winter coat, especially if you layer it up with a nice chunky sweater. Maybe you're going to put like, Christie's faux fur vest over the top of it and layer it that way. Or maybe you're going to put like a little puffer underneath the vest underneath to give you an extra layer if you need it. But otherwise, on its own, it's like the perfect weight, lined inside with silk. So it's like beautiful, dyed to match. And these horn buttons, the beautiful Melton wool. You have that gorgeous yoke going across the back, that beautiful seaming in the front on the top. It really gives you all of those beautiful details and that style that show you quality and fashion and so much style at the same time. It's so chic. I just think it's such a cool jacket.
I think so too. I love, as you were saying, you know, just the details on this. Really, when you get it home, you're really going to find that that's what sets it apart. There are those buttons that you were just talking about that on the black are going to be a little bit more tonal, but on the other colors, they really add a little bit of interest. Nothing that takes away, but just some really great interest. And to your
Yeah.
point, it's a great length too, where it doesn't take away from a longer dress, a longer skirt, what have a fuller leg jean or something like that. You've got that really perfect proportion that no matter what you put it on top of or what you put on top of it, it works. George, I had not thought of throwing a vest on top of it or wearing it like with a puffer. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, well, you could. And also, like it's obviously we see it with the denim dress there, which looks so incredible, but that's an inspiration to do. Take your little denim jacket, layer it with that underneath, and then you've got like a little sweater with that. And then you're doing Christie's cords and those beautiful Vince Camuto boots that you were talking about look
Yeah.
incredible. And the other thing I think is kind of fun when you play like a high and low. And so imagine like maybe like a fabulous, dressy evening gown, and then you throw that black fringe jacket over that. That's sort of that high and low. It's fabulous. I've also seen Christie wear it where she'll wear the black and she'll do all black, and then she'll take like her vintage turquoise jewelry and her conch belt, and she'll make the color happen that way, which is fantastic. I love that look. Very cool.
You have just given us in so many different ways and styles and areas to kind of, really make it pop, whether it's with your jewelry, whether it's with the color palette.
There you
Look
go.
at this across the board.
Yeah. Right across the board. So, yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries.
Absolutely. Look at that. It's so great. There's your denim, her wide leg jean, and just like a great turtleneck. Then she's got it mixed with like a pant that comes from a suit, like a pleated trouser with a denim shirt and a little mock neck underneath. And there's a boho dress, a silk, floral dress, and she throws it over that with a belt and her hat. So there really isn't anything that you can't wear it with. And then you know what, Tamara? I'm going to paint a little picture for you because I know you know this story.
Okay.
How about when you're like, oh my God, I have to run to the grocery store and just get a couple things that I'm missing for this recipe that I'm making. And you just throw a jacket on and you run to the store. But a lot of women think just because they're doing that, they're invisible. It's like, no, we see you. You're not invisible. So when you see that friend or, your husband's wife's boss or something like that, you run the other way with your sunglasses and hope for the best. But not when you're wearing this jacket, because you've thrown this maybe over just like even your jeans and a turtleneck, and you're wearing this jacket. You're going to pick up these things and you're like, oh, I don't care who I bump into because you're feeling great. You look pulled together. It's like, right? Don't you feel like a stylish jacket is so important to your wardrobe?
I really do. And you know what? I'm laughing as you were painting that picture because I've been there. I've been out at the store and I saw somebody that I worked with and I thought, oh my gosh. And I ran down the other aisle because I wasn't, pulled together. But with this and sunglasses are going to be your best friend. Keep shopping for the jacket.